Hi all. Turn 9 about to start. Okay, and we've got these DUKW units to land, which have a different landing table. They've really only got one good result, and that's the D. We've seen a lot of Ds coming up recently though, so well, maybe that means that they're all gone. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in the discard pile, so maybe I lost our chance at that. However, right. Okay, so I kind of rushed the position of these because I made a bit of a boo-boo and forgot to put them in after we landed last turn. So, yeah, I don't like that happening, but, well, it happened. So we've got a diamond and a circle. And just to let you know the results, the A result is eliminated, the B is lose 1 step, the C is lose 2 steps, and the D is no effect. So like I say, it's tricky to get them anywhere. So here we go in the east. What did I say? We've got a diamond and a circle. Looking for a D. Right, so no D. So the diamond is an A, so that is eliminated. So he's just, boom, away he goes. 4 steps of 9 strength. Gone. The circle is a C, that is lose 2 steps. He flips, and he's gone. So there we go. So much for that. Right, this is par for the course at the minute. We're not quite getting the breaks, I don't think, with an awful lot of things. I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling bitter. Maybe you'd say, well, you're getting away with this and getting away with that, Grant. Okay, so same over here. Triangle and a circle this time. And again, there's no D. We also have mines. Is that going to matter? Probably not. Well, actually, I think it will this time. So we don't have a diamond. Triangle is a C. That has lose 2 steps. So the first one he flips. Second one we need his counter 111 FA. So there's his replacement counter. So he loses 2 steps. However, that's right when it was a C. Yeah. However, he's going to land in a mined hex. I'm assuming that's also going to cost him a step loss. Well, actually, it's a step loss. If this guy lands as well, we get to choose. So what is he? Circle, he's a B. Yeah, so he's lose 1 step. So he flips to that side. He also lands in a mined hex. So let's just check. I mean, I'm wondering the fact that they've took step losses while landing. I think the mines is additional. Pretty sure it will be. I think we get to choose between the two though, so the annoying factor it's this one that's closer to the HQ than this one, but this is probably the better unit to try and, well, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Well, again, none of that was good results, and the fact we've also got mines here as well, which I'm going to just double check, but I think that's going to be an extra step loss. Yeah, there's nothing I can see in the rules. I didn't think there would be, regarding the fact that if they've already taken a step loss while landing, would they then be affected by mines? But I suppose if you think about it, it's a different situation, isn't it? They're getting fired upon as they're landing. Probably that's probably why they're losing steps. And then when they've landed, they've also landed into a mined hex and had to take more step losses. So, I mean, this one here had to lose 2 steps while landing. I mean, it's just they must have been rather weak, kind of. Whether it was the actual landing crafts or whatever. Anyway, Right, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got to pick one of these. So I'm going to eliminate this. I mean, the other argument is it's sitting in red and green. Intense fire, which would soak up a hit from one of the red or green positions. And red and green, they only have 2 shots each. However, you could say the same about this guy. He's in brown and orange, and would soak up one of the hits there. So yeah, and I think, to be honest, I'm not saying our stuff in red and green is safe, but quite a lot of it is in sporadic fire. So yeah, I'm going to take this as a step loss to mines, and we'll leave the stronger guy there. He'll be maybe get a bit of help from the general and maybe move him along towards the HQ, or I suppose we could. Thing is, there's no real point in keeping him with the general. He's just going to have to work his way along, I think. Okay, so yeah, nothing great there, was there? Right, let's get the units down like we should have done from the last turn. Yeah, so this is coming to the last bunch of units before, well, that's going to keep us till we hit the checkpoint at turn 16 anyway. There is the general to come next turn, and there's 3 delayed artillery units maybe. So these are pretty good though. These are armoured anti-aircraft, and what is this one? This is anti-tank, isn't it? Anti-tank, but that's not armoured, I don't think. Well, it's not going to be... Yeah, no, it can't be. So similar on the other side, we do have an artillery that was delayed. So again, we've got this voluntary delay option as well. So is this something we should consider? These units are pretty good though. I mean, FG. Right, so what we'll land on next turn, it'll be turn 10, which is still the same pattern. So you've either got delayed, place 3 turns ahead, drift 2 boxes east, lose a step, no effect. So, and this FG could get near enough to the HQ. I mean, he can help. He can help with the units that are obviously shooting down on the beach. Once they're out of the way, then we've got to wait on them clearing obstacle, the engineer base getting placed and all that. That's, turn 17 stuff. So, but I think maybe I need all I can get, so maybe it is worth still trying to land these. Well, orange is put down. There's a good chance orange is going down. I don't know though. This could drift 2, 1, 2 would land them here. We're probably going to have cleared some of this. So, mind you, it might be better. Yeah, I think I'll just go from there. That's fine. So ER is the other one. Well, I suppose I'll try and keep him closer to this side as well. And then the anti-tank. Well, the general comes in next turn. He can operate these. So, I suppose we're hoping the general's going to come in and gather some of this up and make some go up there and some come up here, I suppose. Yeah, I'll just chuck it in there, I think. I'll put them both in that hex. That isn't too bad a hex if they get the no effect. The no effect's a D result, isn't it? Oh, they'll lose 1 step though. Lose 1 step would drop them into there 2. So Yeah, let's just go with that. I know I could consider delaying, but I've not really seen the guys commented that they didn't generally see a positive to that, but there could be if something jumps out at you and says, no, wait, let's not bring this unit in just now. Let's keep it till later. Then I suppose Anyway, so this is the delayed unit, but we're still before turn 10, so he does have to go into DW. Well, we just lost that artillery from the one that just landed, so we'll try that there. This is a DW as well, which, you know what, I think I'll... Or will I? Yeah, well, it can only be there or there, Grant. Yeah, whatever, really. DR... Okay, gonna go there. And then EG... yeah, I'm just gonna go there, I think. I'm not really sure it matters. Maybe there should be more thought put into that, I don't know. They're not, I mean, they are pretty good units, especially the armoured ones, obviously, but... and they can be helpful. They need to get beside the general and the HQ. If they're without them, they're pretty sure they're useless. Actually, that's not true. I had to remind myself there. I thought that can't just be the use. Yeah, tank, anti-tank, and anti-air must be within range, one or more falling, adjacent to the target hex, or adjacent to an attacking infantry. Sorry, adjacent to an attacking infantry unit. Yeah, that, adjacent to that. And then the other one is in command of an HQ or general. Or at least one attacking infantry unit is in command of any HQ or general. So, yeah, it is a bit... There are quite... it's the artillery that's a tough one, really. So, these guys can come into use. I don't know. I don't feel like there's great places to put them in the landing boxes there. I can't really break down any... I don't know. Let's just leave it at that. Right, okay, so... Event, right. Well, you know what? I'm just going to draw it this time. So we're on turn 9. Smoke again, man. Okay, it's better. It is better. And a couple of turns later, if it'd been turn 11, we'd be placing more reinforcements. So let's just hope it's nothing that's this. Oh, I think it is 72 and 73. That's the same ones as we had before. The purple and the blue, isn't it? Yeah, we've got part of the purple disrupt. Well, you know what? I wanted to make a barrage attempt in that purple position, so I maybe shouldn't be grumbling too much. So anyway, it's over 72 and 73 as the purple and the blue position here. That's the same event as we had earlier on. So that's 72 along with that. Like John had said, he would put in between the two of them. Well, hopefully I should remember that. I mean, this is disrupted anyway, but I do need to remember that if purple does come up on the card, these are both smoked out for the whole turn, and we will be able to clear the beach hex. And then there's blue as well, but yeah, again, you kind of feel like there might have been other colours. Although I did attempt to disrupt that, so that is pretty good, because that means there's no steady purple. Oh, in actual fact, blue was firing into there too. Yeah, and could cause disruption in there. That, yeah, maybe I'm knocking that a bit. That is good. That is good. I guess I'm just looking for a hero. I need a hero, I could burst into song again. I'll maybe get there, guys. Okay, let's just bash on. Fire in the east. Here we go. Artillery. Only 2 spots, and this is the first time I've had this. One combination of 88 and 105, but are they not the 2 ones that you have in the boxes? Yeah, that is. Which is a pity, because this is an 88, is it not? Yeah, which is disrupted. No, this isn't. Anyway, so. But they have an 88 and a 105, and we do not control the hexes. What is that? 64, 65, 67. I mean, we've got none of that. Yeah, artillery's firing. Let's just not mess about. Right, we'll get around to that. So we have orange, which is disrupted. Good. Red. Oh, red single. Oh, we almost got lucky there. If it'd been a double red, we were scoring there, and then green, double green is going to fire at triangles. Okay. Well, there's no point looking at the orange. Orange is disrupted. So red is going to fire, though. That's a bit of a bummer. Just double checking down here. No, there's nothing in red there. So he's only getting 1 shot at a triangle. None of them are. Here's home. Yeah, I figured that was going to be. Yeah. This is the thing. Sometimes you split the shapes up a bit and try to spread them out a bit, and sometimes that's a bonus. Sometimes you put them together, and yeah. So yes, unfortunately, actually, is that messing things right up for me? It's the guy that had the bazooka. Could it not just been one of these guys? We didn't. Did we get down to the depth? No, we did not, because we didn't have bazooka at the time. Yeah, because that guy moved into there, didn't he? So B116 is getting hit. And of course, he's not bringing his bazooka along. He's bringing demolitions. Ay. No, we don't have bazooka. Between the 4 units, we do not have bazooka. That's the 4th unit in the catastrophic loss box on the 1st Division side. We've got 3 on the 29th Division side. It's a game that you just go through each turn, just shaking your head and cringing at what you're seeing, and yeah, no, it's going to get worse. We're going to lose another one as well, I can see. Anyway, that's red done its thing. Good for you, red. And then green, which is double, which we still have here. Nothing intense. There's 2 triangles right there, right in steady green. That's what I was saying about them when you put them together. I mean, I don't think I particularly planned that, but these 2, yeah, these are 2 circles actually. These 2 are taking a hit, so that guy's getting eliminated. Another guy, was it D116, is getting reduced, and it's another catastrophic loss. Right. Typical. I thought I'd just leave the camera run there to find it, I can't find it. So D116 replaces that. Taking a hit. Another unit for the lost box, that's 5. Yeah, 5. Yuck. Okay, and then we have artillery firing. We have no infantry. So we're looking for a triangle, a non infantry in a beachhead with a triangle. I'm trying to find those quickly. Whatever. I know an infantry unit in a beachhead that has a triangle. Well, there's a tank in here, isn't there? That's a diamond. Oops. Let me zoom out there a little bit. So what? Oh, what did I do? Yeah, that was on top of that, right? Okay, that's a diamond. These are just infantry. That's a circle. I don't think we're finding one. I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, that might mean it's targeting one of the units in the beach landing boxes. Oh, what clumsy moments I'm having. Right. I don't think we're getting anything there with a triangle that's non-infantry. So it's a non-infantry unit in a beach landing box now. So could this guy be? Yeah. Well. Oh, sorry. There's this guy here who's stacked with him. These are only one steppers as well. I don't think I got any of them working the last time, actually. Okay, so I think he's going to artillery fire. Right, and on top of all that, even if the fact we're undisrupting two positions, you would have thought, oh, and all the hits and all that damage, and you're actually undisrupting things. Yeah, that felt pretty bad, really. Okay. Yeah, and that's the downside there, is we now we don't have the weapons to us. Okay, I could disrupt it again, but I'm probably going to have to use, well, I'll all have to use an action. Okay, right, across the other side, see if I can get a better result. Fire in the west. No artillery anyway. Right, so no artillery at least. Oh, well, we got purple, which was one of the smoked positions. We didn't get blue. We got brown, hitting armour, circles, and we got red. Right, you know it's never pleasant. Okay, so red is firing at circles. He's got 2 shots to deal out, nothing in intense. That's in sporadic. Red, if it comes down to it. Oh. I'm getting frustrated. He's taking a hit. And he's taking a hit. Come on, give me a break, guys. This is brutal. I feel like I don't think I've had it as bad as this. So these were both in steady fire, both circles, both in red steady fire. That's another catastrophic loss, K3116. There it is. So he's gone. Yeah, he takes a hit. This guy that we were really hoping could start making the climb next turn. All I needed was just to avoid that, get that climb next turn, get up there, nice safe hit. Well, I say it's safe, well, it kind of is. Well, it's the sort of tactical reinforcement depth markers that you get that we didn't. That's no doubt what would happen when I got up there and attacked there. Yeah, so that's red done its thing. Good for you, red. Purple does nothing. And then brown circles. 3 hits to dish out. This is an intense, so it takes a hit. That's a triangle. Nothing in there. I was doing sporadic. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're here. The circle in it, yeah. That's steady. That's steady. So that circle, that guy's eliminated. So that's 2 hits from brown. Yeah, I don't think he's getting a third, is he? Oh, he's hitting armour as well. Well, fortunately, that's a triangle. Oh, a bit of good luck. Whoopie-doo. I looked here already, didn't we? Yeah. That's it. That's all. No artillery. Okay, so engineers. Where are we? What do we get here? Orange, red, and green. So red, green, orange comes right along, doesn't it? Yeah, we're getting nothing. Getting nothing. This side, red. Now purple doesn't count, so it's just red and brown. So brown starts here, then red takes over, and red goes right along to there, where we've got everything. Sorry, these are the hexes that we could have cleared. Jolly good. My. Okay, well, I actually felt like just cutting the episode right there and going to my bed. Because, yeah, I just don't feel like there's much going right at all. This does feel brutal. And I know I said the end of the last turn, or was it during the last turn? Maybe it was just the turn before. I felt like maybe things weren't as bad as I thought, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, do you look at it and balance it on maybe catastrophic loss? I've got 5 on one side and 4 on the other. So it's not that we're getting close to that. I don't feel it's that. I just think I see me taking hits left, right, and centre. Really. Right. Actually, I just realised something. Purple fire. Hang on. Orange did not fire, so orange does stay disrupted. Purple fired on this side, so I'm assuming. I'm assuming disruption still comes off. The fact they had smoke on them. I don't. There's nothing triggering me thinking. Did I look up smoke? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's looking a bit. Excuse me. Back at the event there. Smoke obscures beach. The WM positions listed in the event do not fire this turn, even if their colour appears in the fire card. Place smoke markers on the positions as a reminder. Remove the smoke markers at the end of the turn. If a US unit attempts an infiltration move against a WM position affected by smoke, a fire card is still drawn to see if the infiltrating unit suffers a step loss. So you're not even getting that out of it. So you're not even being able to sneak by it. Yeah, I mean, I think we would know if there was something that says, oh, and you don't remove disruptions. So yeah, so that's not disrupted anymore. the smoke is still just there just now, but it's not going to be honest, I'm as well taking them off. They're not doing anything else now. And funny enough, I never really thought about infiltration moves past them, and I actually kind of would have thought, oh, maybe I'll get away with that, but I just read it and it says you still got to check for it. So right, yeah. So as I was saying, I felt like just going to my bed, but maybe I can cheer myself up before I go by doing something at least. Because you're always going to play the fire phase, German fire phase, and it's going to feel deflating at the end of it. I think right throughout the game it's going to be like that. But then you get your shot, and generally it perks you back up again, and you think, right, so I'd like to do that before I at least go to my bed anyway, or start it. It is getting late at the minute, so. I just feel like other things are going against me here. The events, and I mean, that was another positive event, I suppose, and it did help. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if that purple, no, actually no, we got double purple in the card, didn't we? And we had the double position disrupted, so it actually done nothing. There you go. And we never cleared the hex on the beaches either, so it absolutely done nothing. Oh, good. Okay, right. Never mind. Right. Okay, go on. Be positive. Be positive. Stay positive. Okay, I'm looking towards a positive bit. Right. Well, we should be able to take this guy out. Unfortunately, the machine gun's going to have to come from the tank. Well, either the tank, which we used the last time, I think, or we've got the ranged infantry that can shoot up as well. So we get the bazooka from that. Ooh, that's a point. Do we get... Oh yeah, we do get the bazooka from the tank and the machine gun from the tank. We'd actually get that from the ranged infantry as well, so we could potentially attack... now you need to watch your strength though, Grant. I'm just wondering about attacking with that little guy down the bottom. That would be 2. If you use the tank, 4. He gets doubled. So it'd be equal. No, that only disrupts him. We've got to get greater than. So yeah, it means we have to use one of the 4 strength infantry units, or use that guy and the ranged infantry would do it. So I suppose there's a couple of options. What else do we want to do? Well, we want to get up and get around at the purple position, I guess would be. And yeah, actually there's no point. I also already worked out there's no point coming around and attacking it from here. No, I didn't look at the... Right, where's the terrain chart? I mean, it is on that chart on my table, but it's where the cards are all over it. Woods, unit and deck strength doubled. So that woods hex is, both things are doubled, so it's just the same as attacking across a slope. So it doesn't make any difference, that. I'm talking about the purple position, like. So it's in a woods hex. And attacking across that slope. So it doesn't help us coming around, is what I mean. The ranged infantry can do that, so we probably want to get that moving. Yeah, we want to get the ranged infantry moving, and if we get him positioned here, well, in fact, no, he can reach. We've already found that out in the last game. Well, nobody ever came and told me I was wrong, that you could actually attack from here up to here, as long as it's supported by an infantry unit adjacent, of course. So that's fine, actually. He can sit there. Well, I want to get him moving, but Yeah, I think I'm going to move these guys. So that's a preservation move. Yeah, because I'm going to take orange out anyway. So they're as well in there as what they are in here. It's just the same. Sporadic purple. So let's get that done first. I just need to work out what it is I want to attack with. Okay, I think it probably makes sense to keep these two guys together and just attack with this. However, that is going to be up the slope, Grant. Hang on. Oh no, he's not got depth anyway. So it doesn't matter. So we've got... Oh, let's just see. He attacks... Is that just a queer marker down the bottom? It is. And the tank supports the attack. So that would be 6 against the 2 doubled to 4. The tank gives us both the bazooka and the machine gun because it's within 3. So yes, we have the weapons. Our strength is greater but not double. Units eliminated. I think that's best, and then we move these 2 units up, don't you think? And can we... Ooh, no, we can't. Damn, right, that causes a problem then. Because we then can't move the ranged infantry into there. Well, we can, but it's going to cause a concentrated target. Well, hold on. No, we already worked out we had to attack with the 4 strength unit. Right, hang on. Might rewind that a little. So yeah, hold on. That is not the way to do it, Grant. Let me take this back. Take this attack back just yet, and let's think carefully about this. Because this unit here can move up into this hex, poised for an attack on this next turn, with not only support from the ranged infantry, but also the tank if we wanted to. And we might, because this is one of the artillery positions, so it could well have AR as its requirement, or machine gun. Well, I suppose the ranged infantry would do that. So we still need to use the tank. The tank supplies both the weapons we need. But we've already said we can't attack with the 2, can we? Because 4 is equal, so we would need to attack with that. Well, yeah, it's okay, I think. So we attack with that and the tank. So again, we've got the 6 strength. Against 4, we have the weapons from the tank. That eliminates him. I mean, maybe there's no real point in moving that guy up, is there? Move him to there, move him to there, and then move the ranged infantry into there. I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to go into there, but we want to keep them moving. We want to start getting them moving up. I mean, the good thing about reinforcements up to now is nothing's appeared in this side of things on the A side. I mean, I say that just now, but who knows what the next event could bring. Well, it's more likely going to go into A1 before A3, isn't it? And then, yeah, I had hoped to maybe move the HQ maybe in here to grab these guys, but I think we'll just need to, because I think where it is, it's getting everything there, and if I moved it into there, I'd be losing these 2 guys. Although, hold on. I moved that guy from there to there. I could move him from there to there, couldn't I? Yeah, I could join that range infantry. Then I could put the HQ into here, and then the only guy missing is this guy here. Is that clever? I'm not sure. I think it actually probably is, isn't it? So we move this guy in beside the ranged infantry, not concentrating instead into there. I mean, nothing can come into this yet. We need to get on to the extended game before that nonsense happens. And then if we now move the HQ, no, that's just a slope, that's fine. Oh, the generals can just go up bluffs. I don't think the HQs can actually, I think they need to be with an infantry. But however, that is just a slope we're moving up. So then if I do that into there, it grabs all these guys. And I was thinking, well, but if purple fires, these guys could just be disrupted. But if purple fires, there's a good chance one of the hits is going to... Oops, he's 4 strength. One of the hits is going to hit one of our units, I think. So... But that's us poised next turn for this guy attacking into here. Okay, everyone's getting doubled. All going well. We've got the ranged infantry and the tank. It does mean that the tank's staying put, so we'd only be able to move one of these into here. You could be... I don't know about climbing the cliff. Maybe just leave him where he is, probably the other guy. But there's a German fire phase to come before that. So it does mean that this guy's out. He's not in command, so if we wanted to move him, it'd be an action, but it's not maybe all that important. Right, let's go with that. Okay, so we took another WN position out at least. Right, let's move along. Well, there's no... Actually, that's the whole rest of what we've got on this side, so we haven't used an action though. So... Yeah, this got spoiled, didn't it? This got messed up. That was one of the horrible things that happened. So I guess we're going to use an action to disrupt it though. Are we? And what else? We have a pot shot at trying to disrupt the green, maybe? Or do we move the infantry? Yeah, that tank. I'll tell you what, John, if you were right, and I don't know where it was, but if I had the chance at a time to move that into there, like you said, I wish I had done it. Like my response to you had been, that's what a good player would have done. I just can't remember how it all panned out there. I need to go back and look, but it's just the fact that you commented on it makes me think that I must have had an action to be able to do it at the time. What am I looking for here? Just try to see that the tank would need to be adjacent, wouldn't it? And there's no HQs or generals about that area just yet. Yeah, I suppose just thinking, get this guy into here, attack it. Going to be 2 actions: attack it and then use the tank to support. But the tank would need to be adjacent to the infantry to be able to get that support. So how do I fancy a green circle? Well, there is one in the card box. There's only 2 green cards there. There was one drawn for the first landing card, a green circle. Quite a few cards ago. The last card drawn was a circle, but it wasn't green. I do feel like we should disrupt this, though. This is a guarantee. I just need to use an action to attack with one of these stacks, because we've got 1, 2 units here that would be catastrophic loss units. I mean, I know this one's in blue as well, but there's nothing we can really do about that. It's only disrupting it, that's the thing. We can't do anything. We need a hero. Oh, there you go. I broke into song. That's how bad it's getting. Tank gives bazooka as well. But, yeah. I'd need to move the tank along. Because it would need to be adjacent. That doesn't feel right, does it? Yeah, so just looking across the other side here, thinking that the general is coming along here. We're just off camera there. I mean, the plan is to get him into here. If you can get in command of this tank, even if the tank's not going to be able to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then use a tank to support from the general. That would work, because that supplies bazooka. That's not bad, so maybe just hang on. Just disrupt the double position every turn for the minute. Well, it means things are slow elsewhere, isn't it? So what do we do with this? Do we try and put that green down, or do we move closer? Or do we do what John, maybe this is what John's been saying, that the move, I mean, it was back at the time when this unit was in here, and maybe I had a move to bring something else along or something. And then maybe that's why I said, no, move that into there, and then you can attack. So if I used an action to move that into there, we then use an action to move both of the... Oh no, he can't cross the shingle. Oh, I hope I've not tried that yet. You can get caught out with that quite easily, can't you? Don't think so. Just looking along there, but... Right. There's always something. Well, if I move the tank into there, next turn move the infantry into there. Next turn we attack with both, but we're using 2 actions to do that. And that's 3 turns away. I mean, it might actually be better going 1 turn now, 2 turns into here, and then 3 turn attack. Just by himself. I mean, it wouldn't get double, but it is a artillery position, and we'd be sitting in this reinforcement brown field of fire. Help! I could get help from this other tank though, but then we're not planning on using him next turn, because he could. That would be 8 against the whole thing doubled though, because we'd be sitting in here firing. Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the best thing is here. I think trying to barrage that position is just... I mean, it's great when it happens, I mean, if it was a free action I was using, then by all means, I would do that in a heartbeat. But it's costing me a precious action here to do it, and when it fails, I'm going to say, well, that wasn't worth it. Of course. Okay, I'm running through what's the different possibilities. The other thing is I ignore this and not disrupt it. And, go boom, boom. It's the same thing though, we're 8 strength and all that's doubled. That's not a given that we're going to get a result, really, but I suppose it is worth going for. But that would be not only your 2 actions for this turn, that would be your 2 actions for next turn as well. So that res is going to be sitting, waiting to get you in it. Okay, nah. I'm gonna... I don't think it matters which ones I do it with. That's 6 against 2. So we don't have the weapons, but we are doubling it. So we're disrupting that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think. Right. I might rewind this. As long as there's no new information, I don't see a problem in this, but just in case I change my mind. I feel like I need to start doing things and getting moving. So what's your other action, Grant? Okay, so a question right at this timestamp, wherever it is, 52 something. If I move this guy into here from a second action, and then next turn I use an action to attack here, getting support for that attack. So we've got 8 strength attacking this, which everyone's getting doubled. And then we attack, these would be 3 actions across here. This with 4 supported by this 7, so we'd have 11 attacking here, and everything's doubled in there. So 11 against everything being doubled, and 8 against everything being doubled, and they're both artillery positions. Would you do that, guys? There you go. I just wish I could get the answer right now. Well, you never know. You could get lucky and get an extra action or something. The event could be something positive. Could be a hero. Right, I'm not going to go down that road again, but it could be a hero and we put on this guy, get an extra weapon, that can make all the difference. I mean, I did start thinking, we'll put him here and then up here. Let's just get him in here. And hopefully, we can maybe go for it. I think I'm going for that. Oops. Dropped. Yeah, and the other thing is, you don't know what's happening. The German fire phase is still to come, and they've been absolutely horrible to me, so recently. Well, I don't know. Arguably, I suppose. Well, I'm going to go for that, I think. Doesn't feel brilliant, but taking a bit of chance. Well, not really. I disrupted this. I didn't go twofold and move this. Maybe some of you might have done that. And then you've got an 8 attack, but I might still have an 8 attack. Because 11 into this, it's maybe worthwhile. You know what's going to happen. Purple's going to fire and hit this guy, isn't he? And that's going to be that up in the air. Right, I'm going with that. That's what I'm going with. You can like it or lump it. Alright? Okay, across the other side. Right, what's happening across here then? Don't think we have any disruptions. What is under here though? Hang on. No, that's 2 units. Yeah, so no disruptions this time. Something happened here, isn't it? What happened here? Oh, yeah. We got, sorry, I'm not even showing you what happened here. I'm looking at the attack the Rangers made the last time. And then, yeah, we got the tank in position. So, yeah, nothing more happened there, so that's good. So we can get a free attack from the tank. All this could be free to attack here. And I think I said... Yeah, can we start climbing these? That would be 5 strength. You kind of feel like that's not enough, but I've got the tank standing by here as well. The tank can support fire up there. There's that HQ hangs about. So what would I need in here though? I'd need the unit's double 2, 5, so I'd need 6 strength. Yeah, so I'd need to attack with these. Ooh, maybe not. These 2, right? I'd only need 6 strength. And we're getting 2 from the tank, which we need for the artillery. Oh yeah, this was the big question about the attrition. I know. Yous have all answered with, yeah, you should have attrition, Grant. I know. I'm sure yous have. And I'm saying that I haven't seen any comments yet because the video's not uploaded yet, that last one. So there is that. So 3, 4, 5. You need. What did I say? You need 6. Yeah. So we need to attack with this 5 strength and that. So I could leave that other ranger at the bottom and not use him to attack. But what are you going to do with him? You're not going to be able to move him here. These guys are still going to be in here. Oh yeah, we were talking about barraging as well, weren't we? Because this is going to be infiltration climb, if you like. But not this turn, it'll be next turn. Do they do that separately? When you do the infiltration move? I think you draw separate cards, wouldn't you? Or sure, you wouldn't draw one card and see if the colour or... hang on. Yeah, there's nothing saying that, but they would be separate. Well, actually, that is a question, I suppose, because I know these are rangers and they get free moves, but say they weren't, I was giving them an action to make a move. So they'd both be moving together. Yeah, you would think there was something in the rules about that. Right, let's look up that when it... Well, I kind of need to know, don't I, before I decide... Well, what are you going to do with them, though? We're not taking this out yet. We're taking... you know, if we come up here, we've got to climb this bluff. It's the same thing. Yeah, that guy's not going anywhere anyway, is he? The other ranger's got nowhere to go. Well, we could go in here, but it's kind of silly. So, these guys are going to attack. this, and this tank is going to support the attack from the HQ. So that's 10 against 5, because the unit gets doubled, the depth does not. 10 against 5. We have the weapons. We have BG, we get artillery from the tank. And we are doubled. So depth markers eliminated, unit is disrupted. Yeah, I think it is worthwhile trying to climb. I suppose I know it takes time, but it's either that or you try and go up the draw here. Up the draw, that's a slope, and that's a slope. I've got this. Sorry, you're probably not seeing all that. Zoom out a little bit. You know, moving up the draw here, but I mean, this is intense purple. And here, this is a slope going that way, and then you've got a slope up that way, but we've got this reinforcement position. And there's bluffs all around, so we can't attack or get up that way. We can't get up that. We could climb this bluff in here, but that feels all wrong. So we start climbing here this turn. Next turn we move into here with a climb marker. Next turn we remove the climb marker. It's a carry on, isn't it? But we will be able to get an attempt at barrage in that position before these guys have to make that infiltration move, if you like. I'm starting to slow down now. I was bounding along there. It is one of these getting late night episodes types things. Okay. Yeah, I just realised we've got this other tank here, again in command of the HQ, 1, 2, 3, 4, which could have a pop at that purple position to barrage it. It's not in purple field of fire, but it's in command in HQ, and these guys can be observing. So that doesn't work. Yeah, give me that climb cliff. Go on, give me it quick before I change my mind. Because they're along here. What can we do with them? Right, they're climbing this cliff. So they get that this time. Next time they move over there and we flip that over to climb. And then the third turn we remove the climb marker. And then the fourth turn we kick the bejesus out of this guy. Or something like that. Right, what's next, Grant? Yeah, I can see the next one. We need our climb marker. Right, I need to remember the climb markers though. They're right in amongst clear markers and disrupted markers and... Yeah, this was one of the most disappointing parts about the fire. So I'm going to climb this guy up the bluff. That's a free action from the HQ. So climbing a bluff, you move them, move the units across the bluff and place a climb marker on. So next turn he just removes that climb marker as a free action, and then he's good to go after that. What else we got? Well, to be honest, I think I will. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to move him in as well. And he's going to do the same. He's going to follow that guy. Yeah, it would have been nice to have them together, but at the time, this was 6 strength and this was 4, so all that German fire nonsense that happens just spoils things. Okay, so there's a good chance this is going to fire at. Well, I don't know. I think probably purple, because again we could do red, green, but these are double positions. So and he's only 2 strength. Purple gives us a good chance. Yeah, because we just need colour. That looks up at the card track again. The last card was purple. Jolly good. Well, we can maybe come back to that. Let's have a look along the other side. Okay. So what are we on here? Okay, this was a good part of what the German fire phase, and maybe this is where I get. Well, I say I get probably. It's quite common to just get carried away with looking at all the bad results in the German fire phase. When, this guy survived, he got in position, these guys are here, look at this. We've got quite a force here. And we needed bazooka? No, Bangors. I don't think we've even seen the depth, no. And we didn't have Bangors at the 2 guys because they're ranged, well, they were ranged infantry. So, do we just chuck the whole team in? Maybe? I have this here as well. Well, that tank wouldn't be able to. Oh, well, yeah, it would. Because the infantry is. But I don't think I need to do that. I think if we use an action on this tank, it could possibly be try and put down brown, the double, or maybe even orange, a single position. Right. Yeah, just looking. I mean, the unit's a 2. I mean, the depth could be a 2 as well. That turns it into a 6 if we don't happen to have the weapons, if we've got artillery or naval artillery or any stupid stuff like that. Then we would need 12, but we've got 8, we've got 14. I can't quite get 12, so we'd only have 10 if I wanted to kind of save a guy. So you know what? We're just going all in here. So that's 14 strength. We have the weapons. This is doubled. Hang on, Grant. The guy is disrupted. Do we need to... Yeah, I mean... Well, we need to attack with this guy, so what are these other guys going to do? They're not... All you could do is move one of them into here, concentrate on that, or move one of them up to there, which is intense. No, just do it. Just do it. Let's just get this over and done with. So, I'm revealing the depth. Aye. Right, okay. So, well, the good thing is that it's going to eliminate this hex, this position. So disruption is going to come away because that's going to be dead. Right. First of all, we remove the tactical reinforcement depth marker. Then we draw a tactical reinforcement. Right, he's here. I'll just lay him there just now. Hopefully I'll not forget where he is. And place it in the unoccupied German reinforcement position nearest to the WM position from which you remove the depth marker, even if that reinforcement position has no ID number. So my guess is that it's just off camera. It's this one here. There he is there. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be D1. 1, 2, 3 would be this position. Yeah. So it's going to be that red position. You know what? was going to say, well, that's not awful, but you know what? It is. It is, I think. Because it fires into these two hexes here. And if we are going to get at this guy, we've got to get up into here. And, even worse, it fires into here. So although it didn't look like a bad sort of reinforcement, you think, okay, we can cope with that. It's not nice. And it also fires into the draw, if that matters, like I'm considering taking that draw right enough. So I don't think it is very good. No. And just look at trying to get it. It's intense right round this side. That's just horrible. Right, okay. Anyway, so now we do have the weapons. We've got more than double. He's on his own. He's eliminated. Nah. You know, I had, 14 worth of strength? Just give me a depth marker. Don't give me a reinforcements there. That's not where I want reinforcements. Grr. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to spare an action on these guys. Just possibly realise, well, no, I don't suppose I'm moving these guys up there. But why not, okay, this is a ranger, he's getting a free action. Move this into here and then climb this bluff, because I'm just looking at it, it's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 actions to get to there. Or 1, 2, making the climb, 3 actions to get to there. Okay, I suppose by going up, now by going up there, we're actually hitting the red fire from that reinforcement position. And it's probably a safer route. So I'm actually going to put that guy in there. So I've still got a free action from the tank there. I'm thinking barrage. I mean, if a barrage brown, the double position, brown and orange can still fire with single positions. This guy's going to be sitting in orange and brown. He's going to soak up a hit, and I just don't really care about him anyway. Harsh as it may seem. Another action I did ponder, why not move that into here? Then we could have a go at that double position next turn. It doesn't get doubled. We could also support with a tank if we had 2 actions to spare. The general's probably going to get into here, but he's not going to quite give. Right, so we had brown last turn, last card, and we also had purple. So there you go. And at the last 5 cards has been 2 with purple and 2 with brown. Okay. Right, I'm going to use 1 action to barrage brown, I think. Oh, what was the thing? Oh yeah, but get the general across here to support an attack across there, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to barrage the double brown position, so we just need the colour, just need brown. We got it, good. So just as well I never went for, what was it, purple? Oh, perfect time to go for it, Grant. Come on, let's finish with a bit of cheeriness so I can go to my bed and not feel all doom and gloom. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Jumping back here. There's a free action from the HQ to barrage, not green, to barrage a single purple position here. He's only 2 strength, and these units are observing. He's in command of an HQ, so we just need purple on the card. Bingo. Good stuff. So we've done that in the right order. Fortunately, there was no brown on that card and there was no purple on the other card. So all my complaining earlier on about the landing cards turning out the wrong way just shows you the pinkies worked this time. Okay, so that's that. That's purple completely disrupted now. Good. So nothing more I can do. Well, HQ. I don't think we're moving it, are we? No. Because this guy gets a free action once he's done his climb anyway. Give him a free action to move up and then maybe move it. I don't know actually. I don't know where we're going with it. Maybe try and get it up. I don't know what's going to come along here now to try and have a go at this with that reinforcement position moving on. Well, excuse me. We've actually got to go and try and take that out. That's got to happen. Well, it doesn't have to happen, but it's not going to let us have this orange double WN position. We've got half of it taken out already. So, right, so I think the HQ's staying tight down there. The general, yeah, I'm going to move the general along, obviously, towards, try to get towards that tank a bit closer. This guy's just going to sit where he is and meet his fate, I think. Right, he might get lucky, because we've got one other action, and it's either going to be moving this infantry into here, or moving these two strength units. I don't know, I don't even want to move them up the slope into here. I probably just want to climb them. But it's just the same as going into here and then into there, isn't it? And it's safer. And they get the free action to take the climb marker off. And I don't feel like they're enough of a force to go along here and take that on. Well, passing this, I think we need to bring more of a force because we're going to have to take this as well as this. So, what's better, Grant? Well, we've disrupted the brown. Next turn, would we be able to spare the 2 actions to have this attack and support with the tank? Maybe it would actually. Yeah. And just leave these guys sitting here now. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, red is still active, but okay. Let's do that. Let's do our second action to bring this guy up into here with the hope of next turn attacking with 6, supported by another 4. Well, you know what? Maybe not even need that. I mean, is this an artillery position? No. It doesn't get any bonuses. We'll worry about that when I come there. Okay. Right, I think that's it. We used the 2 actions on both sides. Let's see, the HQ is just going to stay put. I don't see the point in moving him. This unit's out of command, not getting a command, but it's better to support this to make the climb again. Following that other guy. Yeah. Okay. Right, I think I'll finish up there and we'll leave that at that. Okay, there's everything cleared up. That was the end of turn 9. So, moving on to turn 10 where the general gets placed in beats landing blocks. Well, yeah, I'm glad I carried on with the US action phase because it does. It's like so demoralising, that German fire phase, and I kind of just wanted to go to my bed and I was a bit deflated, and I thought, and then you start seeing some of the positives. I do feel like I'm getting quite battered about, like, but I don't know. I mean, I'm churning out the videos quite a lot. Seem to have quite a lot of time now, so be interesting to know what your thoughts were on how I was at this position. But I'm probably going to have moved on by the time I read your thoughts. But I suppose it would be for other people that are watching to know that it might look horrible, but you're still in the game. Because I don't know, I feel like I'm just hanging on in there. I've got five five catastrophic loss units on one side and four on the other, but there's just so many that can. I think that could go really quick. I've just been smashed about quite a bit, but again, that felt like a decent US action phase. So who knows? Turn 10 about to come up. I've still not. I mean, you still can't really look at victory points yet, but there's some positives. But I think a couple of the reinforcement positions have really spoiled some thoughts about getting points, and that's what screwed me over in the last game, was them popping up. But anyway, right, I better leave it for now, guys. It's pretty late, and I'll get back tomorrow with the start of turn 10. Okay, cheers.